Hello, my name is Samantha Jago and I am a family law partner with DMH Stallard. I'm joined today by my colleague Rachel Osgood, who is also a family law partner at DMH Stallard. Today we are going to be discussing the difference between matrimonial assets and non-matrimonial assets. Rachel, one of the questions we are frequently asked and which comes up a lot in the work that we manage is what is the difference between matrimonial assets and non-matrimonial assets?
Well, it's a really important distinction, Samantha. So matrimonial assets are those assets which have been accumulated by the parties during the marriage as part of their joint endeavour. So it might include typically the equity in the family home, pensions, any savings that they've accumulated through their earnings or whatever. Non-matrimonial assets are those assets which have come in from the outside, so not from the parties' joint endeavours. So they might include assets which one party owned before the marriage, or they might include inheritances or gifts.
Somebody watching this might say, well, what about my salary and what about the bonuses I get through work? Aren't those non-matrimonial assets?
So salary earned during the marriage is very clearly going to be, well, it's income first of all, but if you accumulate it through savings, that's going to be matrimonial in nature. Bonuses are somewhat of a grey area, so those earned after the marriage might to some extent still be matrimonial assets, but the further away they get from the separation of the parties, the more likely they're going to be non-matrimonial assets. And the distinction between the two is really important because matrimonial assets are those assets which the parties have accumulated as part of their joint endeavours. Those assets are subject to a presumption that they'll be shared equally between the parties on divorce. Non-matrimonial assets aren't subject to that presumption at all.
Thank you, Rachel. Should any of the issues we discussed today affect you, or if you require any further information about family law matters, please do not hesitate to contact a member of the family law team here at DMH Stallard.